What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And Isiah Thomas completely unleashes on LeBron James for his unprofessional ways and how he's carrying himself as a representation of the NBA. Let's react. Now, guys, Isiah Thomas, who obviously isn't fond of Michael Jordan, they had a nice rival, back in the good old days. Isiah Thomas is known for being outspoken and a bit sensitive. Those type of players, Hall of Famers, the MJs, the Isiah Thomas, all of those guys that groom the game, the Magic Johnsons and the Larry Birds, the Stocktons, right? They have a different profound type of respect for the NBA because they know what it meant, right? It's kind of like a fraternity, a lifelong fraternity that people genuinely take serious. And the reason that a lot of people don't like the Shaquille O'Neals anymore, or you see Shaquille O'Neal going at the younger generation and the younger generation going at the older generation because they feel like they can play in any era. Any era is going to feel like you can't tell them anything about their game. Any era is going to feel like they are better than the previous era. And in my opinion, guys, I just don't think that there was any era better than 80s, 90s basketball. That's just my opinion. 80s, 90s basketball. And the second thing to that is just the early 2000s, at least I would say up until 2013. From 2013 and on down, I would say that the NBA was in pretty good hands as far as the representation. Obviously, David Stern passed the torch to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, who has completely failed the NBA product. And this is why you have a guy like LeBron James who thinks that he's completely untouchable. A lot of people are wondering why Isiah Thomas is making a big deal about LeBron James, not wearing a t-shirt during, his warm-ups or whatever he was doing before the game. Before we get into the video, you guys can already see, I totally 100% object to this. The professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much. And this is a reason why the NBA greats, the NBA Hall of Famers, man, they just don't got no respect for these cats. And LeBron James, who is the face of the league, in my opinion, he's a diva. He likes to be the center of attention. I don't understand this guy. Sometimes he comes off as cringe and corny to me. But people love him. Obviously, he's the face of the league. I feel like he was installed for the most part. And he did a great job of keeping his reputation and the momentum behind it. Now, he is an outstanding athlete. I will give him that. Obviously, guys, he's number 3 in my book. It's MJ, Kobe, then this guy. All right? I don't care how you guys feel. It's just me. So let's listen to what Isiah Thomas had to say, and then we'll come back, to discuss things.
LeBron James gonna play the game like this. Shirts and skins is what they're doing tonight. I just totally 100% object to this. And if I was the GM or coach, I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this. I mean, we are professional NBA league. We ain't summer league. We ain't at the YMCA.
Coaches got to go back to suits. Absolutely.
I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much. And I look, I like LeBron. I'm a fan of his, so forth and so on. But to walk out on the floor before a game with no shirt on and shoot, I mean, come on, man. Where we at? What we doing? Where we at?
From a LeBron James perspective, and they think that Isiah Thomas is just tripping. They think that he's just being an old man, get off my lawn type of guy. But the truth of the matter is deeper than just this statement. I think that the NBA lost itself. They've lost their identity. And under Adam Silver's, commissionship, or him being a commissioner, however you want to put it or word it, the NBA has completely diminished. And the reason why Isiah Thomas is saying this is because at the end of the day, you are LeBron James. I mean, I just couldn't imagine Tom Brady with his shirt off. I'd be like, bro, it just don't look right. I mean, maybe a wide receiver, a linebacker, somebody who is less important than the identity, the complete face of the league. I just feel like it's a different standard, right? It's more of a political position, in my opinion, to be the face of anything. Just like I don't believe in quarterbacks looking like wide receivers or being overly tatted or whatever. Like it just doesn't feel right. But I'm old school, guys, obviously, and I'm military, right? So in my case, guys, I'm just cut from the same cloth that Isiah Thomas is cut from as far as mentality. Maybe not age, but mentality. And people in the NBA, man, they want to go along and get along. LeBron James gets to bring his own tequila, his own wine, sit courtside, drink it while the camera is on him. I want you guys to look at how disrespectful that is to not only the players under him, but he'll go on a Pat McAfee show and say his job is to protect the generation. So what if the younger generation starts to do things or mimic things that they see you do, which they do, which is why we don't have a lot of people participating in the slam dunk contest, because yours truly, you guessed it, LeBron James, he don't want to play. He's too cool for it. You know, I think that LeBron James is sensitive. We saw that with Stephen A. Smith and Bronny James. He doesn't like to be talked about in a negative manner. He doesn't want to be embarrassed in a negative manner. He's too cool for school. He wants to be the face of the league while also with the youngsters. In my opinion, he's always been that way. That's why he's cringe. That's why he tries to rap lyrics and he's offbeat. He doesn't know the words. He has no rhythm. He has no style to me. Honestly, but anything that he does is apparently golden, right? The NBA is failing under LeBron James because LeBron James, in my opinion, isn't a true leader, a very much true diva, but he isn't a true leader. And you got to think about it like, yeah, I know that athletes in practice and scrimmages, shirts versus skins, maybe you got your shirt off, that's okay. But I just feel like with the whole world watching, with kids watching, how about a bit of professionalism, man? It's not going to kill you to put a shirt on, man. It's not going to kill you, man. Like, seriously. But this is what you guys get with LeBron James, who's been pampered, coddled, and worshipped for every single thing that he does. He feels untouchable. He feels like no one can say anything to him. So I am glad that Pistons legend Isiah Thomas just broke his silence, because at this point, he sees that a lot of people won't come out and say the harsh truth. You, as a man, in my opinion, you can't be so afraid of LeBron James to where you willing to go against your code or how you grew up, or your morals and what you view as respect, right? Because let's be honest, before there was a LeBron James, there was an Isiah Thomas. He helped pave the way for LeBron James to be making all of this money and to be enjoying this NBA lifestyle that he has. So Isiah Thomas is more than qualified to give fair criticism and fair judgment. Adam Silver, like he said, is a pushover. He doesn't want to check LeBron James. We know that JJ Redick isn't going to do shit. You just heard Isiah Thomas say, I would never let any of my players come out and do this. Yeah, you think JJ Redick going to do that when LeBron James is the primary reason why he has a fucking job? No. And guess what? Anybody that opposes to LeBron James, they lose their job. Then you got LeBron James with Clutch Sports running shit, running different players on different teams. I mean, they have given this guy so much power. So much power. And we think this is something. Don't let LeBron James get an NBA team. Oh, my God. So then LeBron James follows up on X, formerly known as Twitter, by saying, man, I was going to say something, but it's useless at this point in my career. Anyways, more important, congratulations, JJ, on a 50-win season in the West and postseason nod. That's lit, lit, lit. Praise, praise, praise. Salute. And that was LeBron James, right, who obviously is playing bad guy with the media. I think that LeBron James is just showing his true colors. I've been telling people that LeBron James has always been this way. But, now that he's older, the end of his career, you heard what he said. I was going to say something, but at this point in my career, he's not going to choose to say anything, but he picks and chooses. He'll certainly unfollow you and block you if you're somebody in that space that he is acquainted with. And if you're not speaking fun of him, he's going to shit on you, because this guy only cares about himself and he's very sensitive. We saw how he did Brian Windhorst, a guy that covered him since junior high school. Brian Windhorst's mom taught LeBron James. This guy has walked a fine line when it comes to criticism of LeBron James, only for LeBron James to shit on him and go on a Pat McAfee show and humiliate him. So you guys already know, right? And then you got a bunch of these blind witnesses who don't want to keep it real, who don't believe in code, who don't have a proper upbringing, which is why we have so much of this BS going on in our communities and our lives right now, our worlds, our kids. They have no proper guidance. Kids going to go on the court and be just like LeBron James. That's why crime is through the roof. You guys already saw what happened out here in Texas down the street from me. Literally, the kid that stabbed the other kid, my condolences to his family, but this is where we are. Instead of correcting things, we go along with things. And most old heads know this. Most parents know this. Most grandparents know this. Things are so out of control that no one wants to correct anything because you don't want to be looked at as being controlling or being racist. In my opinion, I think that they should go to suits. I think that you should be professionally dressed on the sideline and not iced out in designer and all of these chains. I mean, seriously, have some respect for the game. Dress like how NFL players, in my opinion, they still hold a bit of traditional value. I like how, most people still wear suits and stuff. Man, these NBA players dress like they going to the club only to sit on the bench because they're injured or they're low managing. Man, have some respect. David Stern wouldn't have none of this nonsense. But like I said, guys, under NBA commissioner Adam Silver, the guy he's out of touch. No clue, no balls, no morals, no dignity, no nothing. Just wants to be accepted. Wants to be in LeBron James's favorites in his contacts and wants to be in good grace with LeBron James. You think that Adam Silver is going to approach LeBron James and do this? Nope. David Stern would fine everybody. You got NFL players that get fined for wearing the wrong color socks, all kind of shit. And the NBA is just a free fall. Literally, everybody's doing what they want to do. People care about fashion. People care about painting their nails, different hairstyles. It's all feminine. These young superstar talents don't care about the game. They care about what comes with it. They care about porn stars and video vixens and getting the same chicas pregnant, right? It's just, come on, man. Like, if you're going to get this type of money, man, be professional. So I know that this may be just an old man thing or maybe out of date things or whatever. Like, you sound like a hater or an old head. No, it just boils down to, man, the product is already diminishing, especially on a LeBron James. How about we do a great job of cleaning things up? How about we do a great job of, letting the fans see that there is some type of professional structure going on in the NBA? It should not be this way, in my opinion. It has severely gotten out of hand. And you guys saw what Isiah Thomas said. And you guys saw what Isiah Thomas just said. He said that the NBA has literally fallen. It has literally diminished in professionalism. And that is the truth. LeBron James goes to the podium with do-rags on. I mean, come on, dude. Like, bro, you don't even have waves. To this day, I don't understand. We know that you take PEDs and you're losing your hair and you keep trying to go get these hair implants in the Beijing and all that, bro. Like, let the do-rag go. Okay? It's not a good look as the face of the league. And when I tell people that, they think that I'm tripping. I mean, would you like if the president of the United States wore a do-rag? Would you like if you walked into your doctor's office and the guy was tatted up with a do-rag? Would you like if the pilot was tatted up with a do-rag? No, you would not. You probably would turn around like a person with common sense would, unless you want to be down with the culture and to go along to get along. So when Isiah Thomas is saying this and he's getting all this backlash, I need you guys to know that it's probably because of his upbringing. It's probably because of what was instilled in him. And it's probably because he deep down knows what's right and what's marketable for the game. So don't just pile on to him, or even if you guys want to pile on to me in these comment sections, that's cool. But just know that it's always a deeper meaning, right? It is a very much deep meaning. And I don't want that to go over you guys' heads. So let me know what y'all think, man, about Isiah Thomas's commentary. And let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, if you guys have not, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. It helps me go a long way. And hit that notification bell, like, share for future content. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.